Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today we are going to be setting up my bullet journal for the month of August. So I honestly have not really been using my bullet journal very consistently since my son was born, which was back in March. So I really wanted to keep things simple because I wanted to be able to just jump back into using my bullet journal, being on a schedule. It can be kind of tricky to find a schedule again after having a baby, and so that's just been something that I've been really craving, is kind of that normalcy, schedule, routine, and having a bullet journal does really help me with that. And so that's why I wanted to kind of just jump back into using my bullet journal frequently again. And then I thought it would be so cute to do this kind of book themed foresty type theme, I guess. So right now you're just seeing me do the cover page, and it is of a book that says The Tales of August, and then it has various foliage and flowers and trees on it. And then I also did some kind of more decorative elements framing out the cover of the book so that it was a little more intriguing than just a rectangle. Now it's a rectangle with another rectangle inside of it, which makes it so much more exciting. So that's what I wanted to do for this kind of cover page. I like to keep my cover pages pretty simple. I like to do something that's decorative and then do a larger calendar. I've mentioned this in the past, but if you haven't seen my videos before, that's okay. You can go watch them. And also, I will give you this information again, that I don't really flip back to my calendar that often, but I do like to have it there, just, I don't know, in case. It's like a comfort calendar. I don't know how to describe it. I like to have it there. I think it rounds out a cover page really well. I think it makes sense. And so that's kind of the biggest reason for having it there. But honestly, yeah, I really don't flip back to it that often. For my font here, I'm just doing kind of like a serify simple line. And then I used my Tombow to do kind of a bubbly type thing, I guess, for August. Here I'm doing my calendar. I do 6x6 squares, and I have the square bullet journal from Archer and Olive. This is the first time I've ever used a square one, and I really like it. It gives you a ton of space on the page. I don't find it too big because I don't take my bullet journal with me places. I know some people will bring their bullet journals with them, when they're out and about grocery shopping or to work or school or whatever. I am a stay-at-home mom, so I don't have work to go to, and I'm not doing school, so I'm not bringing it with me anywhere. It just stays with me at my house, so I don't find it too big. If you were taking your bullet journal with you everywhere, then it might be a little bit clunky because it is kind of a larger journal, but I really like it for my purposes, and it's fun to have a square. I mean, sometimes it's fun to just have a different shape to work with than what you're used to. So yeah, I just keep my calendars really simple, and I can fill in, different things. August is actually my birthday month, so I can write down when my birthday is for myself. How exciting is that? But yeah, so, I like to keep it simple. And then I just wanted to draw some of these trees from the book cover over here to kind of tie it together and also give more of a decorative element to the bottom of the page here. If you're wondering about the supplies I'm using, I am using the Tombow Cottage set for all of this, and then also a Sharpie S-Gel pen. I love Sharpie S-Gel pens. They are the best pens ever. So I use those pretty much exclusively now. And I also really love these Tombows. I really like the Cottage set. I think the colors are really, really nice, and the quality is amazing. I mean, that's why I think a lot of people have Tombows. So if you were considering getting Tombow brush pens, you should just do that. because they're really nice. I actually got them last year for my birthday, so maybe this year for my birthday I'll have to get another set so I can have more colors. Here we are flipping to my next section. I'm just setting up a little side panel, if you will, that is labeled as August and then has a little box for my video schedule. I'm trying to get back into posting more often because I really do enjoy doing this, and I think I just needed a break for a while because, I had a baby and that takes up a lot of time. So now that I'm kind of getting used to having 2 under 2 a little bit more, I wanted to come back to YouTube. So that's what I'm doing here. The one side says video schedule, one side says ideas, and that's just where I can write down any content ideas that I have. I'm doing a Dutch door setup. In the past couple of months that I've shared, I've done Dutch door, but I've done it horizontally. This time I'm doing it vertically. So basically you just cut part of the page off. That way you can see that section of the page no matter where you are in the month. So I'll show here in just a second how I set up the weeks, but basically, no matter how I flip the page, I'll be able to see the 2 side panels, the one that says video schedule and the one that says ideas. Sometimes you can add whatever you want in these side panels. Sometimes I add like habit trackers. Sometimes I just do scheduling. If it's a really busy month like December, oftentimes I will put in a section for like Christmas presents. That way I can keep track of that. So, that's the great thing about bullet journaling is it's very customizable to whatever your needs are. If you don't make content, you don't need to have like a video schedule or ideas, but maybe you have something else that you're working on. You can do a Kanban board, you can do hobbies, whatever you need to, which is a really awesome thing. So yeah, these are just my weeklies. I'm super simple. I just draw rectangles and then label them as the days. And that's my setup. I like to keep things simple. I think that it's still really fun and cute, but it was really easy to do, didn't take too much time, and it will be enjoyable to use. And hopefully it will help me stay on top of posting and being organized. So thanks for being here.